as an orb released its glare. She woke where armed magicians stood. The queen's lost daughter left her throne and took her hands as sisters would. She bade her followers withdraw, be still, she said, you need not fear. They crossed a garden arm in arm, while stars strayed wild from sphere to sphere. Do not condemn the frightened boy, he never knew the orb's design. He paid to cure his mother's bone rot, his part was done and so was mine. They crossed beneath the wandering stars, their paths obeyed no course they knew. I watched you find the necklace there, I stripped the wards that hid from you. This realm was once my arcane study, now exile walls us off from age. We won the war but killed the kingdom too late. I learned our victories wage. The young mage stopped beside the flowers. Why steal her crown and hide her soul? Why leave your mother bound in darkness for power, she said, and for control? My mother taught me royal magic and praised the wonders I displayed. At 7, half the capital could fall beneath one spell I made. Duty irked me, hexes flew, then sickness took the king away. For all the spells I thought I knew, not one could make my father stay. They burned his body royal custom, no skull remained to bind him near. Power that could level towers could neither hold nor call him here. I nearly burned a tutor living, my mother locked my spells away. 1 month inside a muffled dungeon taught me to wait but not obey. I saw demands but not her burdens, the rules allowed no fault from me. I bought the lords with golden acres and promised lands as treason's fee. I hid her soul, proclaimed her dead. A spell gone wrong became my lie. Her loyal people raised revolt, and for their loyalty they died. Yet ruling showed what I had scorned. Each quiet day consumed its share. I saw the weight she carried daily, the 1,000 claims that met her there. I saw the parents I once knew, the childhood days before he died. She was no monster shaping me, but one more mother who had tried. Regret could never halt the war, no wake the soldiers lying dead. They fought as if I were the demon queen. I won but ruled the ruins instead. My last companions came here with me, stained by crimes from battles past. Within this realm age cannot touch us. Step out, the borrowed years fall fast. We cannot leave, but still our scrying finds wounded worlds we may restore. We cure the lizard kingdom's plague and bound a tyrant soul in oak's core. She gave the mage a folded letter. I ask no pardon from the queen. These words explain and offer sorrow, but cannot wash my record clean. She placed the royal staff before her. The crown's true heir should bear this sign. Her better daughter stands before me. Take it home, it is not mine. She held her close before the parting. Had we grown up as sisters might, perhaps our lives had turned out different. Then all the garden blurred to light. The boy stood cornered in his home. The skull spoke threats from copper bright. Explain yourself or else the fox will choose a place he ought not bite. The sorceress calmed them, the fox leapt and nearly knocked her off her track. The skull said I would hug you also, if only I could hug you back. They heard the bargain and the answer, then started down the homeward road. The skull allowed that she had changed, but distance eased his doubtful load. She could have slain the town and queen. Her wartime self would not refrain. Her crimes cannot be lightly pardoned. Her distant fortress should remain. At home the sorceress told the queen and laid the letter down with care. She turned to leave, the royal staff flared crimson through the quiet air. A screaming beam struck at her soul. She feared she'd brought the final snare. She fought across the blinding crimson to shield the queen from its red glare. The glare withdrew, the room stood quiet, the queen stood breathing flesh and bone. What royal magic could not master her exiled daughter sent it home. The queen saw all her daughter's power and saw it turned from wrath to grace. Then weeping reached for the sorceress and found her shelter